Hello there, yonder viewer. My name is Jarvis Tec, Master of Exposition, frequent traverser of the multiverse. This is Barney, my compatriot, and a man more commonly known as the Director. It was actually Barney here who first discovered the gateway to the multiverse. 23rd of December, last year to be exact. I didn't try going through until much later in the spring. Lazy, I know. On a parallel Earth, one that was quite similar to ours, he claimed to have witnessed a demon fight some elves over a magical orb. Sounds legitimate to know. I absolutely loved Spyro 2 when I was younger. Turns out he was right though. It is a gateway. We still have no idea about this gateway's origin, or whether anyone else can even use it. There are side effects to travelling between parallel worlds, dreams or visions, ones which have plagued me for some time now.
I cannot be judged. The orb was mine. I am the destroyer of worlds.
You know, from what I'm reading on the news, they say the world is going to be destroyed in a nuclear fire. Do you reckon this bombshell pack will hold? I don't know.
Being a historian in certificate only, I can both appreciate and acknowledge the dangers of hindsight. Had I realised back then that this was both a literal and figurative sign of the doom that was yet to pass, I would have gone to the toilet back in the restaurant. I am assuming that you have all heard the local legend, one that parents would tell their kids about in order to scare them. A tale so frightening that students frequently fill up their nappies out of absolute sheer terror. You know the one I mean. The one about the fascist pigs, a gang of violent miscreants that used to terrorise the city. They would often mark their territory with a singular sign that would act as both a warning and stand by itself as a credible piece of street art, I'd imagine. To be honest, I think it's just local superstition. Perhaps it was some joker's idea of a, metaphor for the Conservative government under Margaret Thatcher. I hope not, though. Quite like Margaret Thatcher.
We are beyond time.
Our power is infinite.
Through the eyes of the beholder.
And the hand of Asmodeus.
The time of the divine retribution approaches.
Fear the wrath.
So the first time I tried to use the gateway, it didn't work. I was there for 5 hours. Tried every incantation, every form of sign language that I knew, which turned out to be just a middle finger gesture, but oh well, we can't all play a filthy loud bass. Perhaps I was just nervous. After all, I'm not immune to suffering from performance issues on the big night. With reference to the days when I used to play footy ball, which, off the record, was roughly between 2004 and 2012, I think. Back on the record, I did feel something on the bridge though. I couldn't see anything, but I could feel it, for sure. It was at this point that the dreams or visions began. I'd been getting a funky vibe from the whole area, to be honest, pretty much as soon as I got there. So I'm not entirely sure if I caught something. But let me show you what I saw that night. Sorry, man. I thought this was the bathroom. Wait, who the hell is this? Where the hell am I? Dreaming? You mean I'm in a dream? Sorry, but that's bullshit, man. You must be tripping pretty damn hard right about now. Why have you stopped talking? Where the hell have you gone? Why don't you do a little thing called suck my ass?
Mexican world, from every Mexican boy to every Mexican girl. I take off my clothes in the Mexican sun and do what I want. We only lose when we've won.
Can somebody turn on the lights? Hello? Mind explaining that mesh of colours? Who are you? Where the hell are we now? Shit, is that Barney? Whoa! What's up with the horn dude? Man should stay away from the tanning beds for the look of it. Oh, I get you. This is the world Barney visited in December. Demon, some elves. Man, old Chuck wasn't lying. We on the move again. Good stuff. Don't suppose you happen to work for Thomas Cook by any chance? Wait a minute. This is Venice. What the hell am I doing in Venice? Wait. This isn't a parallel world, is it? This was a holiday. My holiday. And I just left all of my problems and dark thoughts behind and escaped to another place. Why are you showing me this? There's something in particular about this memory, this place, isn't there? But there was nothing significant. Oh. You know, don't you? I never told anyone about what I found in Venice. Not a single soul. Yet how could you know? The amulet is safe in my possession. Is that what this is about? I know all about the cult, the followers, the rituals. So what is it you desire? Answer me! Then show me.
With a single strike, a low hand was struck from the heavens, plummeting towards an eternity spent within the lower world, the underworld.
When I woke the next morning, my initial thoughts were clouded because it felt like someone had thrown a rave in my head. And I'm talking about a good 150 to 200 people rave, where every cat is off their heads on Viagra. You know exactly what I'm saying. When I came around, I agreed with myself that something weird and otherworldly was going on. I'm talking X-Files level, you know, creepy crawly stuff. With the benefit of hindsight, this was a pretty stupid idea, but I was intrigued nonetheless. Maybe, just maybe, the gateway will work this time. And then this guy went and showed up.
So, I mean, what's the first thing you want to know?
Why the mask?
Oh, well, apart from being a fashion thing, because I like to miss my masks occasionally, it's also just because of all the chemicals everywhere. Kind of makes everything hard to breathe, you know?
Chemicals, as in...
Yeah, like, well, a few years ago, some guy did a bunch of chemical attacks, just made the whole
Chemical attacks?
Yeah, just made the whole world unbreathable.
Who was this man?
He was red-faced, and I don't mean that as in term of expression. I mean he literally had red face. He was completely red.
Was it balls, I take it?
I never got a good look at him because, you know, usually when you see an attack like that, you want to head the other way.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shit, so you can't really breathe in your universe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could technically breathe in this one, but I kind of like wearing masks now. You know, you get used to it.
So how did you even get here? Like...
Oh, well, obviously I didn't walk here, I just went through a gateway.
And how did you access the gateway from your end? Did you need like a spell, an incantation?
Yeah, we use like a phrase, basically. I have a list of them here. Which universe are we in again?
Well, this is the prime universe to me, so it will be alien to you. I don't know how you order your universes, but...
Oh yeah, it was probably this one. So yeah, all I did was say the phrase... Inota, Benota, Pincata.
Inota, Benota, Pincata.
Yeah, Inota, Benota, Pincata.
And that allowed you to traverse through both space...
Yeah, like the gateway opened up and it was just like, hey, it's this area. Usually I always double check before going through because, you know, you don't want to end up in a dangerous area. I one time went to a volcano universe. That was really bad. I know you got burnt there.
Inota, Benota, Kincada.
Welcome, Jarvis Tec.
Who are you? What is this, exactly?
A gateway.
A gateway? A gateway to what?
An infinite number of worlds.
So parallel universes do exist. Barney, you son of a bitch.
Would you like to assume command?
Yes, I would. Show me something.
Very well.